Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. As you may know, I started a little challenge. It's 100 tiny paintings in a year. And last month I showed you what I had done so far. And I'm keeping the completed paintings in this little box. They will not all stack, so I'm kind of using it as a file thing. And then when a current month starts up, I put them upright rather than horizontally. So let's take a look at the next 15 paintings since it's the end of April. So number 15, this was Wishing Well. When I was a little girl, I loved to see wells like this, and I thought it would be a kind of a fun thing to do in a painting. So I did that one. I guess I'll just stack them like this and then put them into the box. My 16th painting is Strawberries. Very fun. It was kind of weird to do the seeds. They turned out real strange looking, so I went back over them with a white, like a gel pen, to try to make them look a little bit more like a real strawberry. And then this one I did for my grandson Titus. I mean, for him, I mean more in honor of him. Whoops, can we get it focused? So he kind of has a thing for spiders, or he used to. So I did that one with him in mind. Painting number 18 is this one, which is loosely connected with the view out the house towards the woods. The day I did this, it was raining, and it was a little bit earlier in the month, and so everything was really starting to green up, and you could see the redbud trees really start to pop. And I just think it's so pretty. I just love the view from our of the backyard from our deck, because just as the seasons change, that's where you first start to notice things. This one doesn't have a name. Painting 19 is just some yellow flowers, maybe like a black-eyed Susan, maybe sort of like a sunflower, but I do like that shade of yellow. And that was a simple project. Then the day 20 is this plant in the windowsill. That was kind of a fun one to do. Like how that turned out. This one was kind of fun too, just a painting of a piece of paper and a pencil. 22nd, if you can't tell, bananas. And then Victorious, I thought this was appropriate for Resurrection Sunday, aka Easter. Did a little sparkly clear gel pen in the empty tomb. 24th painting is kind of backwards, but there's 3 crosses in the darkness covered land for 3 hours. More flowers. I always default to flowers. I think I was trying to do some particular ones that maybe I had around. I don't know. But not the best. I don't like how I outlined them. They're kind of sloppy looking. These flowers, though, I think turned out a little better. The little daisies. And then the 27th painting is this little bluebird out on a cloudy day. Day 28, jelly beans. I did several of these pretty close together because I hadn't had a lot of time, and I did get a few moments to work on it, so I think that'd be kind of fun. Using a bunch of different colors there of my little paint palette. And more flowers, but I love Lily of the Valleys. I always say this if I post a picture of them or show a bit of artwork with them on it, but it was my grandma's favorite flower. And I remember once way back when, I mean, she died when I was about 8, so it's been a while, but somebody had brought her a beautiful little clear bowl type vase with just a whole bunch of these in it, and ever since I've just kind of been drawn to them, and I think they're fragrance is so amazing, and they're just so delicate. My friend Myra said they look like little bells. I have to agree, and they just look so perfectly formed. Oh no, they're just lovely. Love them. Day 30. I am a big fan of popcorn. I thought that would be fun to paint my weekly snack, if not daily snack. And then 31. Okay, I'm reading Anne of Green Gables, and I thought it would be fun to do her, but I totally messed up on her face. It got to be rather scary looking. So I cut out another piece of paper, and I added a new face, and it's not a whole lot better, but it's a little less frightening than the one that I did. So it's okay. It works. So that brings me up to 31 out of the 100 paintings. And I'm having fun with this. Have you joined the challenge? And if you want to join in, I'm sure you can pop in whenever you want. So for March, April, May, I will be doing hopefully 10 to 15 more of these little fun miniature paintings. Mine are primarily watercolor, sometimes fountain pen inks, always some kind of black marker, or if not black, one of these. I just bought some kind of neutral colors. It was suggested to steer away from black because sometimes it's overpowering. So I got a dark green, a dark brown, and a gray, but I still use the black. I like to define the pictures if they are a little bit fuzzy looking. I feel like it gives them some crispness. So that is all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the little view of my art. We'll see you again soon. Take care.